$36 billion in shares are controlled by Elon Musk in SpaceX. Here's what it means. This massive stake gives him unparalleled control over the company's future, and with an impending IPO, his wealth is about to skyrocket even further, making him one of the richest individuals on the planet, with a net worth that could potentially exceed $200 billion. This immediate consequence matters now, because it highlights the immense power and influence Musk wields over SpaceX, a company that is poised to revolutionize the space industry with its cutting-edge technology and ambitious projects, such as Starship, which has already completed 10 successful test flights. The context of this story is that SpaceX, a private aerospace manufacturer and space transport services company founded by Elon Musk in 2002, is preparing for an initial public offering, or IPO, which will allow the company to raise capital from public investors and provide a liquidity event for its existing shareholders, including Musk, who owns approximately 54% of the company's outstanding shares, with the next largest shareholders being the Baillie Gifford investment firm, which owns around 10%, and Fidelity Management and Research Company, which owns about 7%. This IPO is significant because it will not only provide a massive influx of capital for SpaceX, but also give the public a chance to invest in a company that is at the forefront of the space industry, with a valuation that could exceed $100 billion. The key details of this story are that Elon Musk's stake in SpaceX is not only massive, but also deeply intertwined with his personal vision for the company, which is to establish a human settlement on Mars and make humanity a multiplanetary species, with a projected cost of $200 billion to $300 billion over the next 10 to 20 years. With 6 billion shares under his control, Musk will have a significant say in how the company is run and how its resources are allocated, which could lead to some interesting conflicts of interest, as he will be balancing his own personal goals with the fiduciary duties of public company, which has 12,000 employees and generates $2 billion in annual revenue. For example, Musk has already stated that he plans to use the funds raised from the IPO to accelerate the development of Starship, which could potentially disrupt the entire space industry, with a projected launch cost of $2 million per mission, compared to the $5 billion cost of a single NASA Artemis mission. Additionally, the fact that the other biggest shareholders have long-standing and deep ties to Musk raises questions about the level of independence and diversity of thought on the company's board of directors, which has 7 members, including Musk, with an average tenure of 5 years. The real impact of this story is that it means that tomorrow morning, you can expect to see a flurry of news articles and social media posts about the SpaceX IPO and how it will make Elon Musk even richer, with some estimates suggesting that his net worth could increase by as much as $50 billion overnight, which is more than the GDP of many small countries such as Liberia, with a GDP of $9 billion. This means that you can also expect to see a lot of speculation about what Musk will do with his newfound wealth, whether he will use it to further fund his ambitious projects, or whether he will use it to diversify his investments and reduce his risk exposure, with some analysts predicting that he could invest up to $10 billion in renewable energy projects over the next 5 years. Furthermore, the IPO could also have a significant impact on the space industry as a whole, as it could provide a benchmark for the valuation of other private space companies, such as Blue Origin, which has raised $10 billion in funding to date, and could potentially lead to a wave of consolidation and mergers and acquisitions in the industry, with some estimates suggesting that the global space industry could reach $1 trillion in value by 2040. The single most surprising insight from this story is that Elon Musk's control over SpaceX is even more extensive than previously thought, with some estimates suggesting that he could own as much as 70% of the company's outstanding shares after the IPO, which raises questions about the level of accountability and transparency at the company, with some analysts noting that Musk's dominance could lead to a lack of diversity of thought and a lack of checks and balances on his decision-making. As we consider the implications of this, can we really trust that Musk will use his immense power and wealth for the greater good, or will he prioritize his own personal interests and ambitions, with some critics arguing that his focus on Mars colonization is a distraction from more pressing problems on Earth, such as climate change and poverty, which affect over 1 billion people worldwide? Follow for daily updates on the SpaceX IPO and its impact on the space industry, and get ready to learn more about the fascinating world of space technology and entrepreneurship, with new videos and articles posted every week.